Hi, today we're going to talk about the psychological transition that everybody goes through when they get promoted from an individual contributor to a manager. Now, the title could be supervisor, team lead, could be anything, but the point is you now have direct reports. And we're going to do this by looking at mindsets. These are ideas that you hold in belief. They are a filter that you use when you think through how to approach certain things. And you're going to find that you have mindsets that don't serve you as well when you are a manager as maybe they had in the past. For example, being fair. Lots of managers start out wanting to be fair. That's their goal. But they find themselves in circumstances where fairness can't be really applied. So that mindset is probably not serving a manager as well as it had. Uh, Notice that I am not suggesting that you think of all the mindsets that are going to get in your way or become obstacles to you. What I'm hoping is that you will remember your mindset could be a factor. And when you run into problems, you consider that. Also, notice I am not saying that you have to change it because lots of managers survive without changing those, but it will affect the level of performance, your effectiveness. Okay, so let's look at three buckets. These are three buckets of mindsets. The first one is those mindsets that interfere with the way you interact or communicate. Um, let's say you had somebody who doesn't return your emails, doesn't invite you to certain meetings, and blah, blah, blah. And a coach would, or at least this coach would say to you, you need to have a conversation with them. And you might say, I don't want to make things worse. I don't want to cause conflict. I don't want to step on someone else's toes, whatever. Those are mindsets, and they don't serve you as well as when you're a manager, because your goal as a manager is to have effective communication and interaction, not only with your team, but with colleagues and other departments. So the goal of not having a conflict really doesn't align with the needs of the organization. Organizations need managers that can handle conflict well, uh, and allow it to happen. Second bucket are expectations that you have of others, for example, being perfect or thinking about their job as seriously and intensely as you do, or their motivation should be in a certain place. Those are mindsets that probably you'll want to reconsider. And then thirdly are similar in that their expectations, unreasonable expectations of yourself. Many managers think they need to have all the answers or they need to be the ones to make all the decisions. And again, in certain circumstances, you'll find that that probably isn't the most effective way. Now, here's my coaching for you. When you run into these circumstances and you decide to change them, let's say you decide to be more confrontive. It's a good idea to tell your team. Tell them that you're transitioning, that you're recognizing that that's not serving you very well, so that they know to expect a change. All right. Good luck. Happy managing.